Sharp as they need to be defensively. Edwards, oh my! On his head!
Stick just taking on Adry and Şengün and sticking hole that time. Jaden McDaniels gets the steal.
Edwards to the rim! Defying gravity! Ball game.
Did a great job right there. See Rudy being in there, diving to the front of the rim.
Edwards. Oh, a number of moves. Left hand! Nicely done, Anthony Edwards.
Strange season. Suns, Warriors. I mean,
Edwards. Oh, explosion. The double comes. Edwards. The blow by. And the finish!
This is just an unbelievable ability of just one-on-one strength where it's not allowing him to get downhill.
Nice setup. Alexander Walker. Oh! The throwdown from Ant.
As he met tax that he doesn't get to the free throw line more often, but that was pretty fun right there.
Groin soreness. Here's a steal by Edwards. The breakaway and the hammer. Timeout will. The strip. The slam.
Thanks right there with their pick and roll defense able to.
Oh, beautiful spin and the bucket from Edwards.
Just because of last night. Yeah, they started off well, but then the legs would catch up a little bit.
Oh!
Mike Conley that time as he attacked. His defender stopped and gets a little steal.
Edwards, yes. 69-66. Edwards on the attack. Throws it down. Slipping out of his hands. Didn't slip.
Look at this.
Terrific on the defensive side of the ball. Taking on Zubats again. Oh, the reverse. Anthony.
Edwards driving. Oh! Hide your wife! Hide your kids!
This is amazing. Anthony Edwards loaded up and unpacking the TNT. Boom. Says, take all of this face. That is something special, Michael Grady.
Towns dribbles left, back to Anderson. They swing it around to Edwards. Anthony Edwards. Right to the hole. And now a one-point game.
So, like I said, you know, the three-point shot presents itself. They designed the play.
If this team was more at the top of the standings, it's Edwards and one.
Oh, man.
40th and one of the season.
Dribbling down the floor. TV doesn't do it justice, and that's why I was 52% from the field.
Oh, my goodness. Get up, young man. And Ant getting up.
As soon as Nas set that step up, and he split.
No, Gobert the offensive board. Edwards driving, and the hammer! Oohs and ahs from this Barclays Center crowd. It'll be Timberwolves basketball.
So Claxton comes out off the mark. Good defense by Rudy, though, made him spin.
Speaking of spinning, Edwards. Oh! He's a magician!
And this is kind of what Elston Turner was talking about, of not driving into a crowd. I mean, he's literally
gave up 20 offensive rebounds to the Celtics back in December. Edwards, oh, the beautiful Euro! Move from Anthony Edwards. Back in a moment on Valley Sports North. Nifty drive, just could not get the finish.
Talk about Jaden McDaniels defending Luka. It's not been just Jaden, it's been Ant too as he attacks and wins. 50 seconds to cover this topic, so we'll have to bring it up.
We'll bring it up a little later. Edwards, beautifully done.
The free throw line and getting those point totals up, but he really cleared some space there.
That is just... Edwards driving in the lane, bucket.
To pick up the loose ball. Edwards nearly lost the dribble, regains it, goes up and over Watford.
It just was so different for him. I mean, he literally is sick. Good catch and shoot situation, and as Anthony Edwards gets a steal.
Cleared for takeoff. Looks like he's in a lot of pain.
They want to keep their
Edwards
matchup.
turning on Wiggins. Got the bucket. Timeout. No, Edwards the board. This is a different intensity from the Wolves out of that timeout. Edwards to the rim.
But see, you see the way he pushes Rudy Gobert, gets his hand out of there so he can't reach. There's some
9-point ball game. Edwards to the rim. Tatum McDaniels on the bench leading the Wolves with 7 points. Here's Edwards on the attack and flips it in. This is somebody who embraces this fully. It's all about the people.
Yeah.
And he makes some great relationships and already make great bonds. Grand larceny from Anderson. Russell left it for Edwards. Climbing the ladder.
That's some serious elevation.
A little bit behind Noel. Edwards driving, getting up and finishing. Play up ahead. Edwards the breakaway.
That Marcus Smart shot.
Edwards, little fade over. There has it.
Brilliant drop coverage.
Edwards penetrating, easy lay-in. Oh, that's wild.
That actually happened.
Literally.
That was my indoctrination into the NBA as Anthony Edwards gets the tough hoop inside.
Had a nice season for the Mavericks. At the moment, not eligible for 6th Man of the Year. Oh, beautiful move, Edwards to the rim for 2.
Get out of my
Rebound by Edwards. Wolves by 6. Edwards down the lane and the bucket.
Not a San Antonio team that protects the rim particularly well. Nor do they drive. You get field goal percentage of
the poke away. Cookies for Edwards. Driving. Oh, count it. And put him on the line.
The three-point shooter that Trey Murphy is. So Brandon Ingram's going to create a lot of gravity on the court as Ant gets to the rim. That's exactly what they want to do. Create sticky situations, right? Because Carl's holding the basketball in the low post as Ant looks more like himself this afternoon.
And Sharp is there to control it. No, Ant takes it away. Anthony Edwards with the steal and the bucket and laughing as he looks over.
Şengün had a great game against Rudy Gobert early on. That didn't do anything in the second half as Ant explodes again.
Blow by this time.
Timeout left here if you're Chris Finch. You just keep on putting pressure, and Anthony Edwards gets the steal. Ball screen. They go under the line. Ball screens, and Ant starts it out with a steal and a dunk. Love it.
By that point, the deficit was sizable. He fouls hard in practice. He runs hard in practice. He dunks as if it's game 7 of the finals as Ant gets in. There's an interception from McDaniels. Edwards, the Euro, puts it up, and that bounces out. Rebound by Gobert. Gobert was questionable with an ankle sprain. Good to go tonight. Edwards, the explosion to the Prince. Inside stops. Can't get the shot. Edwards, oh my!
He has been in attack mode the entire game, but that right there.
Edwards working around a Gobert screen, kicks it out. Conley back to Edwards, didn't like the look. On the attack, in the lane, hanging and finishing. Edwards down the lane, hanging and finishing.
Cutting behind the dribble penetration that time.
Edwards, bucket, and the foul. Gobert couldn't make the catch, kicks it out. Edwards penetrating, left hand, got the bounce.
How about that take?
Tate tripping, turning it over. Edwards, turbo button to the rim, bucket and the foul. Coming away with the rebound. Here is that strong man driving, bucket, and the foul.
Steal. Gobert handling it. Wise decision. Yes. Edwards with the jam.
In the mid-range so far in this one. 6 seconds for Edwards. Penetrating, gliding, and finishing.
That are used to having to create their own shots all the time.
Lowry's doing a lot in this game. He's got 8 points, and all of them have been loud.
Oh, they respect the hay.
Adry, that's a problem, but Minnesota again, opportunistic.
Edwards, the finger.
Some of that situation, too. They aren't giving up the threes at the same rate they were. Wow.
Oh, Edwards, look out below. Reed, over to Edwards. Edwards hanging and scoring. Ball rotates. Edwards driving. Got the bounce.
Edwards going right at Porzingis.
Edwards on the attack. Lefty lay plus the foul. And
he had 14 in the first quarter.
Daniels, baseline, outside. Edwards didn't like the shot. Driving, lefty lay is good. Over to Anderson inside. Momentarily lost the handle. Good feed. Edwards the finish.
15. Washington's got 12, and LaMelo Ball's got 18.
Edwards. Nifty finish. They took a shellacking last night in Mile High. Edwards. Oh, the reverse. Beautifully done.
Back in to get a steal. You've got to be alerted to that.
Tough shot. Oh, Edwards.
Time. They've been great on the road against solid opponents, but they have not been good at home, and they have not been good on the road against teams that are.
Over to Edwards. Got Jones in the air, driving and finishing.
So Nathan Williams is one of those guys. Played with the Utah Jazz and their G League teams. Ant tries to saloon door a couple.
Step through, high elbow. That time it's an offensive foul. Edwards, left hand, off glass. Edwards on the attack, puts it up, and in. Switched it to the left. Edwards. Oh, between the legs, inside, too easy. Edwards on an island with Smart. And foul called, bucket, and the foul. This is Green. Has his cookie stolen. Edwards lost it momentarily and puts it in.
Dayton missed some big ones down the stretch, but hit a big one and then took a big one and came back to his and attacks again. Beating Naz Reid. He gets a bonus.
Edwards to the rim. Too easy. 1-point lead for the Jazz. Party said they relied on Conley's level-headedness as Anthony.
And the block. McDaniels gets the block ahead to Ant. For the finish, Anthony Edwards.
Garza comes in and does things just like Nate Knight does.
That's what you want to see. They're going to have to find a way to tighten things up defensively. The Raptors' last effective field goal percentage in the NBA is Edwards gets the crafty layup. Edwards off a Reed screen. Driving pass. Wiggins. Bucket. And the foul.
Else. Good tipping. You see the length of Walker Kessler's and
no defense. The jumper's short. And Edwards gets a steal. Driving by Booker off the win. Edwards, an 8-point period. Sizing up Garuba. Step back, it would be a long two. Nice hands, Gobert. Strips it. Russell floats it up. Oh! Edwards, the throwdown.
3 seconds left. Edwards goes behind the back. Edwards hangs, and he scores.
Tore his left ACL last season. Edwards, bully ball.
You could say that.
Naz Reid, the offensive board. Extra pass. Edwards driving. The lay-in bounces in.
Edwards picks up the dribble. Conley gets it back to Edwards. Ant in the lane, left hand, and one. A huge basket.
5. He's going to have to put it up quickly. In the lane. Beautiful Euro. Edwards around a Gobert screen. Driving right in the chest. Turning inside on Hunter. Has to give it up. Edwards penetrating. Contact.
Now he's fantastic.
No doubt. Edwards right down the lane for 2.
Advantage right now by the Cavaliers.
They lead by 5. Edwards, muscle ball.
Earl Anthony Towns, no
this move.
Rivers in this game. He's a better three-point shooter than Kevin Durant, but the volume mid-range jump shots that he makes are incredible. This is one of the reasons why coaches don't like to switch. You want to keep your matchups, but I get it.
Edwards, 3-ball corner pocket.
And when you got a home run hitter, 2 of 6 shooting, 3 rebounds.
Edwards, money on him.
Especially in the second half of that game.
Little tap dancing, the pull-up, pure. Kicks it out. Edwards for 3. Cash. In this first quarter. Edwards for 3. Oh my! Edwards for 3. Money!
Wolves have played so well here defensively.
Edwards. Cash!
Man, in Ant's hands.
Here's Edwards now, gonna take a 3. Got it!
That's big.
Edwards gonna take a 3. Yes, sir!
Was a great player at Kansas. And
longest active streak in consecutive games scoring 110 points. They're gonna get that in the third quarter tonight. Oh!
Decision-making, shot selection.
Again, Cash! Dangerous pass. Edwards recovers and hit a 3.
So I think turnovers have been an issue for Minnesota, so a lack of focus offensively is.
Kuzma tried to muscle him, and Edwards stays with it and got a 3. Russell the rebound. Works it over to Edwards for 3. Good.
Minnesota's three-point shooting is
taking a shot to the face. Oh, tough pass. Edwards hits a 3. Sizing up Murphy will pull up and connect. You gotta love the team environment. You tell Katie is scared. Oh my goodness!
Games in the regular season for the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards, baseline three-pointer rolls around and in. Anthony Edwards has been part of all 7 points in this 7-0 Timberwolves run. And their
impressive comeback on the back end of a back-to-back.
Clutch free throwing too. As Ant knocks down the 3. And that's
Edwards, money. 32 for the game. 10 on the shot clock. This one's deep. Oh! Anthony Edwards! Edwards from Medina. It'll be fascinating. Phoenix also in the mix as Edwards hits a 3. Wolves' lone basket was on a breakaway dunk for Anthony Edwards. He now has 5. Edwards the other way. The pull-up. Cash! Top. Edwards pulls up for 3, and he got it. The pull-up. Cash!
7 of 37 over the past 13 games from outside the arc. That's 19%. As Ant knocks it down, he's been red hot.
Rivers over to Anderson. Swing it to Edwards for 3. Good! Again! Edwards. The 3. Good.
Get it to the hoop. He is up to 53% shooting and 50% from long range. Edwards put it on the board. It's a 3.
Here comes Conley. Over to Edwards for 3. Cash!